That music is so great. What's up, guys? This is MasquedBlonde, and we're gonna play Nancy Drew in the Ghost of Thornton Hall. So, I've never played this game all the way through. I mean, I think I've played about maybe 5 minutes of it. I really, really dug it. So I'm so excited to get to play it with you guys. Let's get started. All right, let's see. Let's do Amateur Sleuth because the puzzles in Shadow at Water's Edge are taking a little bit longer than I would care to admit. So we're gonna go full weenie today and yeah, take it easy.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Yeah, I'm from the South, you guys. These accents are... That is so creepy! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm from the South, so these accents are just just tickling me. Tickling me pink, guys. And plus I just woke up, so so yeah, if you're wondering why my voice is a little, oh my gosh, this is some creepy noises going on here, guys. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm sounding a little hoarse, that's why. I just woke up and wow, I love this. This is great. I love these big old houses.
Jesselyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jesselyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Is this Jesselyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Were you and Jesselyn getting married soon?
Yes.
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
Because it was. I love this guy already.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Plus, he looks like Will Arnett, and I love me some Will Arnett. Wow. I love big porches like this. Wow. Guys, they have upped the spook factor here. Oh, I love big old houses. Even run down big old houses, so wow. This is some Vincent Price music going on here. Some House on Haunted Hill. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Now it sounds a little Tim Burton-y. It's all great stuff. I love this room. Wow.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Okay.
Who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
Addison Hammond, 912-555-1894.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no. Not yet, at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had some... well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
You mentioned that Colton had
Like
some
5 seconds
issues.
ago.
What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
See you later.
Take care.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Can't do that right now.
Yeah. We'll snoop later. Hiriam Thornton, 1867, 1937. Sorry, guys. There's just a tiny bit of glare on my screen. Sarah Emma Wakeman, 1842 to 1887. She was a total babe. Jeb Thornton, 1839 to 1901. Looks like a rather stern fellow. Espionage in a bonnet. Female secret agents of the Civil War. Ooh. In 1794, Eli Whitney changed the course of U.S. history when he invented the cotton gin, a machine which performed the quick separation of cotton seeds from the cotton itself. This labor-saving device revolutionized the plantation economy of the South, cementing its dependence on slavery and setting the country on the path to civil war. When the first shots of the war were fired in 1861, both the Union and the Confederacy turned to espionage to try to gain the upper hand. The famous generals and leaders of the war are well remembered today, but they couldn't have accomplished what they did without the female spies who played a shadowy part in the obtaining state secrets. Rose Greenhow. Wild Rose Greenhow was a member of Washington's elite society and loyal to the South. When war broke out, she used her social connections to obtain classified information, which she then passed along in code to the Confederacy. Intelligence gathered by Rose was hidden in the hair of a female courier, and this helped General P.G.T. Beauregard win the First Battle of Bull Run. Though she was later watched by the Union and eventually placed under house arrest, Rose continued her intelligence work and became one of the most renowned female spies of the war. Harriet Tubman, best known for her role in leading slaves to freedom through the Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman also served as a spy for the Union while recruited as a nurse in South Carolina. She recruited former slaves to act as scouts who collected intelligence on the location and movement of rebel troops, reporting this back to the Union. Belle Boyd. Maria Belle Boyd came to the attention of the Confederacy early in the war when she shot and killed a Union soldier who had threatened her mother. Although only 17, her self-confidence and wish for vengeance led her to become a spy. Belle found that flirtatious behavior, which was cause for concern among her peers, could be used to advantage as an undercover femme fatale. After beguiling Union soldiers into telling her classified information, she forwarded this intelligence to the Confederacy. Belle became a courier herself, even personally delivering messages to General T.J. Stonewall Jackson. She was arrested repeatedly but refused to let incarceration stop her, and remained a Confederate spy throughout the war. Elizabeth Van Lew. A prominent Virginian, Elizabeth Van Lew was proud of her roots but opposed to both slavery and secession. When Union prisoners arrived at Richmond's Libby Prison, Elizabeth succeeded in gaining permission to bring books, food, and medicine to the incarcerated men. Information passed between Elizabeth and the prisoners through secret compartments and dishes and hidden messages in the books. When the Union heard of her work, they quickly recruited Elizabeth as an official spy. With her Richmond connections in society and the prison, as well as her personal network of agents, Elizabeth sent her intelligence work to General Ulysses S. Grant, written in codes and invisible ink, providing invaluable information to the Union cause. Sarah Emma Emmons. I'm sure I'm butchering the name. Sarah Emma Emmons was one of approximately 400 women who fought in the Civil War. As a man, cutting her hair short, adopting men's clothing, and taking the alias Franklin Thompson, Sarah joined the Union Army's 2nd Michigan Infantry. She initially served as a male nurse, but soon turned her talents at undercover work to spying. Wearing elaborate guises from an Irish woman to a male slave, she infiltrated Confederate lines. She maintained her persona as Franklin Thompson until she contracted malaria and had to leave the Army for medical treatment, since seeking help from an Army doctor would have revealed her true identity. Sarah eventually received an honorable discharge from the Army with a bonus and a pension under her true name, and was the sole woman member admitted to the Grand Army of the Republic following the war. These women and countless others played a critical part for both the Union and Confederate causes. The female agents of the Civil War used the spy tech of the 1860s, such as ciphers, invisible inks, secret compartments, and even the rumored self-destructor, which would destroy its own contents if opened incorrectly, to prove that women were as capable as men when it came to espionage. That's pretty interesting, guys. Let's see what's in here. The long, cold night at Black Rock. The years of plenty would soon be upon the Thornton clan, but they would not come without a price. In order to keep a close watch on the production facility, Jeb had a small factory built in Black Rock property. He did not foresee the potentially disastrous possibilities. When the winds grew cold and the waves made passage back to the mainland difficult, the workers were granted permission to stay overnight in the factory. A bunch of information is redacted. None survived. So apparently there was some sort of mishap. Sarah was the first to enter the factory the morning after the accident and never recovered from the shock of what she found within. Many within the town held Sarah in high regard for her kind and open nature. The employees in particular had an unwavering appreciation for Sarah, who had taken on the role of caregiver once the facility moved onto the island, affectionately calling her Nana. She visited the factory twice a day with bread and treats, even offering a warm bed in the main house to any employee who fell ill. Shortly after the tragedy, Jeb began construction of a housing unit for inclement weather and immediately restaffed the factory despite Sarah's wishes. While Jeb seemed justifiably upset, he was determined to maintain the family business no matter what. When the new employees arrived on the island, Sarah retired to her room, refusing to leave until her death a few years later. It's been said that a handwritten note found in her pocket read, "We have sown the black seeds of death, and furthermore will harvest only blood." Evidence suggests that the note may have been fabricated, but the chilling message remains a popular element of the Thornton lore. Jeb was hit hard by the loss of his wife, but remained steadfast in his attempts to grow the family business into something worth the tragic cost of the lives it had taken. Jeb's drive became somewhat of a family trait after his passing a few years later, as did Sarah's discomfort with the business. In the generations to come, a dogged dedication to the company or queasiness with their ill-gotten wealth became two defining characteristics of the Thornton clan. Even the most beloved family members eventually had to choose a side. Thornton Hall, 1866. Alright, so we now know who these two people were. Let's see, anything else over here? Hey, I'm just going to take all your oranges. Is that okay? Yeah? It's good. Okay. And I'm going to take your handkerchief as well. You don't mind, right? Oh, this is no time for tea. Anything else? No. Okay. I'm just poking through all your things. Don't mind me. Beauregard Thornton. I am not a Beard fan. I'm like the only person I know who is not a Beard fan. Yeah, I'll just take all your turpentine. You don't mind, do you? Alright, let's see what's... Electricity manual for making batteries with common household items. Do it yourself. Oh, I'm so not reading all this. Potato, fruit, soda, vinegar. Oh, that's such a pretty picture. What's it doing in here? Hotel Chapman, fireplace, 600 rooms, 500 baths, rooms with running water from $250 per day, rooms with private bath and shower from $350 per day, food and service the best. See, I love like really old like advertisements. Like from way back in the 1800s and the early like 1900s. I think that's all great. I love looking at this, and I love the clothing styles in the 1800s. In the early 1900s. It's great. Great stuff. This is a really pretty picture though. Alright, anything else? No? Okay. Use all this. Can I use all this?
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
Okay, we're just gonna take paintings, stuff of sentimental value that probably is worth a lot to you. We're just gonna take it all. Cotton gin. This is creepy. Oh wait, hold on. Oh. Not ready for that yet. What's this say? Thornton Family Cotton Processing. This door is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing the cotton. Many a worker lost their fingers in the processing room. Okay, so we won't go in there. There was something over. Hold on. Something over. Yeah. What is this? Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, just now I'm taking cash. Wow. I hope y'all didn't hear that. The answer machine went off. Alright, let's see. Oh! What? Okay, nothing. Can I turn around?
It looks like the painting is missing.
Okay, that's okay, because we've got it right here. Franklin Thornton. It's a dapper looking fellow. Anything over here? No. What is that? Is that cotton? What is cotton? Penny, spade, picker, paint thinner, napkin, oranges, dead phone. Alright. Is there anything? Anything over here? Nothing. Alright. Oh. Jackson Thornton. The Thorntons of Black Rock Island. The last flight of Karenina and Dodge. Roger Dodge, as he was known to his friends, never let his difficulties stand in his way. As a child, he found he was defined by a persistent stutter that would follow him throughout his life. He'd often state that his difficulties with speech led him to be somewhat shy child. He grew to be a bookish young man with a deep love of the language. Despite his great intelligence, he struggled to find his place in the world. That changed when he met Mariana in the spring of his freshman year. As a boy, he wrote in a letter sent to a longtime friend, "I felt sorry for myself because I couldn't speak. Now I only feel sorry for those who cannot listen. Mariana knows how to listen, and she's taught me how to be heard." By all accounts, Mariana was quite taken with Dodge immediately. According to an oft-told anecdote, Dodge once proclaimed that he would love her until the day he could say her name without a single hesitation. On the spot, she declared that he was henceforth to call her Mariana Karenina. The joke solidified into a nickname once the couple noticed the scandalized reaction she received from the stuffier members of the Thornton clan. Always a bit mischievous, Mariana was never quite in step with the rest of the family. She was known for her wicked sense of humor and often envied for the privileged position she held. Usually the first person that relatives would turn to with a problem, Mariana led the family through many troubled times. But the real trouble began on a stormy night in the middle of winter. Mariana had been asked to meet with the head of a small agricultural company the Thornton business had been hoping to acquire. The papers had been drawn up, but there was still some uncertainty on the part of the company's owners. Madrigal, is that how you pronounce it? Stock and Grain. Mariana was tasked with assuaging their worries and getting the papers signed. Roger, as usual, was at her side. One can only guess their last moments together. This we know. The small prop plane crashed in an empty field after running into an unexpectedly strong storm. All 4 passengers died on impact, along with the 2-person flight crew. Sorry. Guys, I don't know why I'm stuttering so bad. Those who knew the pair knew that at the very least they must have been relieved to have each other's company in those last moments as the plane fluttered down from the sky. Oh, that's so tragic. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm getting all tongue-tied. I got distracted by the phone. I apologize if you heard that answering machine go off. I usually try not to break the immersion as it was, but yeah. Mary Ann Thornton. What is that? I'm assuming that's part of a hat. I can't really tell. Broken mirror. That's never good for those that are superstitious.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
Okay. Aha!
There's something back there.
Keep...
What is that? Are those graves?
Yeah. Obvious clue is obvious. Oh, I can't go in this room. Ah. Is this... It's got like all this wire wrapped around it or whatever. Oh well. Ooh, cool clock. Oh, we can't mess with it. I love this big bay window though. This is really cool. Wait, hold on. Is that... No, okay. Is there down here? No, can't. Okay. Anything up here? No. Okay, guys, let's end the video here. When we come back, I'm going to call that number on the phone and we'll do some exploring outside. But I haven't been timing myself, so I have no idea how long the video has gone so far, so I don't want to keep it terribly long. Yeah, so when we come back, we will see what is. We'll try to find that graveyard and see what this, what was her name? I don't remember what her name was, but we'll give that number a call. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. I will see you next video. Bye!